Okay, so today I'm very excited because we have a very special guest in today's video. I'm going to be introducing a new segment to my channel, and we're calling them Lady Talks. And they're called Lady Talks because they're with my lady, which is what I call my mom. Hi everyone, this is my mom. Okay, so tell them your name and anything else you want them to know about you. Wait, we can just go like this.
Okay. Hello, Gianna's channel. I am Gianna's mom. This is Gianna.
Lady, what's your name?
I don't like her bossy. My name is Carrie, and I am originally from Newport News, Virginia. My father was in the military, and we traveled our entire lives. We ended up in Alamogordo, New Mexico. Yes, that is really a city, and yes, New Mexico is really a state. It is next to Texas and next to Arizona. I don't know why people think we lived in...
And it's Alamogordo, not Albuquerque, so stop asking us that.
Yes, because they're two different places. One's up here, one's down here. Also, it is not Mexico. It's New Mexico.
Okay, let's get back on track. Anything else you want them to know?
I love her.
Okay. Okay, I love her too. So I have comprised 12 questions to ask her. Okay, we might have to split this video up into parts because the questions are a little bit loaded. But I can't pick the order because I'm like, I love all of these questions and I'm partial to all of them. So we're going to do a number generator and then she's going to answer them. And by the time we get to 4 questions, if this video is past 10 minutes, we're just going to have to start. You're going to have to come back for part 2. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, the first generated number. Okay, number 3. Okay, what do I do that bothered you / bothers you the most?
Are we talking about your current life?
Anything, like yes right now or what I did when I was younger or...
Okay, so one thing that I say is an area that my daughter can improve upon is her lack of patience. Gianna has never really had to wait for certain things. She's always been a phenomenal student. She's been very kind, very respectful. She's really has a lot of ingenuity. She does a lot of things, but she does not have a lot of patience. So one thing that bothers me is like, she's like, lady, can you get this? And I'm like, yes, I'll get it in a minute. Lady, why? Lady, get it now. And I'm just kind of like, okay, wait just a minute, Gianna, and you're going to get it. That's what she does. I don't really know why she does that. Anyway, so that is something that she did and still does that I'm like, calling my thing. That's it.
Okay, first of all, I'm very offended by that answer because all of my peers tell me I'm so patient. So when she said
I'm
that,
not her peer.
I'm like, what? But I only do that, and this is my excuse because every time lady comes around, she's like, just let me do it, baby. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. So I'm like, okay. So I let her do it. And then I'm like.
That is not what the question was, baby.
I am defending myself. We're moving on now. Okay, next question. I don't want to do that one. Oh, number 6. What did you see in me when I was little that has blossomed in me now?
Oh, everything.
Pick 3.
Okay. Your joy was infectious when you were growing up. You were always happy. You loved to laugh. You loved to play. You loved to sing. So that is something that has completely manifested the entire time you've been growing up. Another thing is your desire to learn. You always loved learning. You never shied away from things that could have been perceived as difficult, certain subjects in school or whatever. You always took things that were new as a challenge and you created it in a way that it made it easier for you to go and attack it and then win. Another thing that was inside of you was, well, this is a true story, you guys. I'm not very rhythmic, which is weird. Because I was the drum major. I played piano for like 20 years. I led worship at my church and I played the piano and I had to be able to sing and play on beat, which I can, but I'm not really very...
Okay, we have 6 minutes and 39 seconds. The video camera
Wait.
Lady, we're back on. Put it away. We only have 6 minutes with this resolution, so we're going to try to do that. Anyways, what question did we just answer?
I was doing number 3, but I didn't finish because I was talking about rhythm. But I didn't get to say it.
Keep going. Long story short, she can't dance.
Are we back?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so as I was saying, before my daughter so really interrupted my video, I have not been very rhythmic. Okay. And Gianna has amazing rhythm, body control. She loves music. She can move. She can dance. Like when she was younger, she did tap, jazz, and ballet, of course, but she has done lyrical, all kinds. I am just amazed at her ability to really communicate and express herself through dance. And you guys, I don't have that. I can do the Running Man. It's my favorite dance. Also,
show them.
No, ma'am.
Come on. Show them. Show them. Come on, lady.
Also, I cannot do anything else.
Okay, go back there.
Ready?
Go all the way back so they can see. Go. Yes, 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 yes. She breaks it out at like every wedding, and everyone's like, yes, Kareem. Okay, next question. Number 4. I'm really excited to hear this answer. Were you ever worried about me being ultra rebellious, i.e. going out and having sex, sneaking out, hiding things from you, basically being the ultimate rebellious teen?
No.
Dang it!
First of all, I think what's important to say to young people, your parents already know the things you want to do because, hello, we were once teenagers. The second thing is I didn't communicate to Gianna like she was 6 when she was 16. I created a different type of lane for our communication, not just yes or no questions. They were more probing, more open-ended, more, what are you thinking about this? How did you feel when that happened? Who is this person? I've never met them. Are you really interested? But I knew that all teenagers, my teenager included, wanted to go out and do things. But my rule was, well, if you tell the truth, you can go do it. But if you lie, finito. So,
That's why I got to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I told the truth.
So as long as you tell the truth, even if you get in trouble, I mean, the consequence for telling the truth is pretty much 0. But the consequence for a lie, well, you could feel it for years. So, no, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. She tells me that I've always been a kid that I used to tell on myself. And so I can't ever, I don't know what it is. I just can't, when I do something, I'm like, even if it's not bad, I'll call her and be like, lady. And she's like, that is normal, girl. Get out the house. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Sure. Anyways. Okay, question number 5. Yes! What is your favorite thing about me?
I don't know if I can pick just one thing. Actually, I probably can. My most favorite thing about you is how lovable you are. I think that is one thing that I don't really know if I can take any credit in developing that. You have just been,
you gotta be in it. Sorry.
Okay, thanks. You have always been very open in sharing your affection and telling people that you love them. And not only that, but showing people that you love them by just the way that you talk, the way that you act, the way that you hang out. And that I feel like that's one of your best qualities, is how lovable you are and how you love others. It just, I mean, like, oh, that's my kid. I love her.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, next.
What? This generator is terrible.
Okay, jeez. Why are you so bossy? That's question number 8. Why are you so bossy?
First of all, bossiness is a state of mind. And
I know, so tell us why you think that's the state of mind you should live in.
Because I am a boss.
Because everybody else that
don't
is
interrupt
in your
me.
life
You're being rude. I'm talking. What?
Everyone else is like, just be a little
is this
less
lady talk
bossy.
or Gianna talk?
They're called lady talks, meaning lady talks with the other person that's in the video.
Talks with an S mean
Do you
present
see what
tense.
it's happening right
speaking.
now? How appropriate it is literally on this question.
First of all,
we're moving on now. Next question.
I'm a boss.
Did I already ask you that one? No, I didn't. Tell the people what else you wanted to name me.
Okay, well, I'm probably one of 7 million people that did not find out the sex of Gianna until she was born. I just really wanted to be surprised because I felt like that's part of the joy of becoming a mother is not knowing, even though gender reveals are pretty lit. But I didn't want to know. So some other names, like if she was a boy, I like Douglas, even though that was the old name.
Oh, thank God I do not.
I liked Xavier. I liked Lauren, Elizabeth. I liked, that's it really. And then my Aunt Mina gave me Gianna, and anyway, that's how she ended up with that name because it means God is gracious. So, yeah, I had some funky names if she would have been a boy, but she's a girl. So Gianna it is.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
It is.
It's literally about to stop.
Oh,
yes. Okay. All right. I'll ask you that one, and oh no, let's ask you question number 1.
it's not on. Oh,
okay. Let's ask you question number 1. What trait / characteristic do I have that you don't, and you wish you did?
nothing.
Okay, I was gonna say and vice versa.
Okay. I wish that I actually could be a little bit more accepting of people. Gianna is very accepting. She will believe the best in people. I don't do that.
No, she does not.
I don't do that
at all.
And I don't really think I've ever done it, actually. I think even growing up, you guys might not know this, but they used to call me Miss Bossy. There were these books. I don't know if you guys know. They're like the big heads. And they were like Miss Bossy, Mr. Mouth or whatever. Anyway, Mr. Chatterbox, all these people. Anyway, so they used to walk around saying that Korea is bossy, which in reality, I was bossy and am and is, and I'm fine with it. But Gianna is very patient and she's very accepting. And that is something I actually wish that I could learn to do better. Even now, like being more grown up than her, I do want to learn to accept people a little bit more. I mean, I think I do, but sometimes I'm like negative ghostwriter. And I think it would be beneficial to me to do that. Now, what's one characteristic I have that I wish she had? Confrontation. Let me tell y'all something.
Okay, let's not talk about how don't disregard the fact that I'm getting much better at it now.
First of all, I think it is a tragedy that confrontation gets a negative rap. Confrontation does not mean you go out and start a fight with people, or you start nitpicking, or you start saying disparaging remarks or derogatory comments to people. Confrontation means there is an underlying issue and I want to address what happened. Obviously, there is a miscommunication between you and I'd like to figure out where that miscommunication, first of all, where did it come from? Secondly, is this what you meant? Or if it wasn't what you meant, could you explain what you mean? And then third, how do we resolve it and go forward? So for me, confrontation has always been the way for me to find out the truth. And it's always been the way for me to get to the next point. And I think growing up, Gianna has probably witnessed me confront a lot of things, circumstances, situations, some good, some not so good, where I've had to be a little bit more direct in my manner when I approached the confrontation, because I wanted to ensure that we kept the main thing, and we didn't deviate from the mission. So I think as she's getting a little bit older, she's learning that confrontation is not negative and that it's not bullying, because I think some people use confrontation to bully people and to be intimidating and make people feel uncomfortable to the point where they don't feel free to express what they need or how they feel. And that has never been the point for me with confrontation. It's always been to get to the bottom of the problem, the root, and then solve it.
Yeah, I think my mom, I feel like I always have seen her confront things or people, and it used to scare me. But as I've gotten older and started to get to the root of some of that fear, always having that image of in my mind of my mom standing strong in any confrontation has helped me to be like, okay, this is easier for me to do. And I think ever since I've come to San Jose, I've gotten much better at it. I actually went to therapy for it, just like one session actually, but it really helped me. So I've been able to mesh that a little bit with like my patience and come to understand how to use that and still be kind, because I used to think you had to be, a jackhole to confront somebody, but you don't have to be.
That's correct.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Okay. What's my favorite color? And it's kind of changed, so you might not know what it is.
Well, her favorite color at first was purple. That's her auntie's favorite color. And she wanted purple everything.
My first favorite color was
pink.
Yeah.
Well,
and then it was purple. Yeah.
I mean, well, pink first. But I mean, that was when you were younger, too. It wasn't even when you were big. When you were big, you switched to purple. Anyway, my sister's favorite color. And she is my sister's, this is her only niece. And the best niece. Anyway, so her color was purple. But honestly, I don't really think Gianna liked it. I think she liked it because her auntie liked it, and that was fine with me. Because I don't think she loved it. I think she just liked it. She was like, "Ooh, it's pretty lilac, lavender, dark violet, blah blah blah, plum." And I'm like, whatever. Now I don't know. I haven't really seen her lean toward any specific color. Like my favorite color is yellow. Anyway, but I don't know what her color is now. Okay, well
I'd say it's like this, or my phone case is like, it's a little bit darker than this. Just, I don't know, I'm really liking green right now, but I just love anything that's really bright. I love like really bright or just bold, but I wouldn't say I have a favorite color.
Okay.
I just wanted to see what she was going to say. Okay, let's see. We're almost finished. This is the bonus question. Do you think I will be a good mom?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm excited for this one too. If I was your age, do you think we'd be friends?
Yes.
Okay. The other question was, if you were my age, do you think we'd be friends?
Yes. Because you're very gentle and you're very welcoming and opening. And that's a characteristic that I would want in a friend, for someone to be welcoming to me, especially if I felt a little insecure about myself. I would want to know that my at least one friend is okay, that I'm a weirdo and we can hang out together. So I think if you were the same age as me, you'd be a little bit more mature in certain things, and so we'd totally get along. But I mean, your best quality would be the attraction of being honest and fair, and I would want that when I was 19 and when I was not 19.
Yeah, because I'd say, like, I've always known that she's my mom, but my mom she's like my best friend right now. So I figured she would say yes, but I didn't know if she was going to be like, daughter. Sometimes she does that. Okay, I'm excited for this one. I have to read it in a certain tone. What job did you or do you prophetically envision me having?
I don't know. I really feel like Gianna will do many things in her life. I don't foresee her staying in one particular career path. I certainly don't see her doing anything traditional. No. I think college is probably going to be the most traditional I'll get with her, and then I mean, I want her to finish graduate school. Then after that, I'm pretty much, I don't care what she does after that. But I really see her doing a lot of different things. Like, she might do dance for a while. She might play professional sports for a while. She might decide to travel. She might decide to...
This phone is dumb, okay? Dumb. Back to it.
I also think she would probably love to explore anything with children. I think if she did, teaching or any type of camps or anything, she loves younger kids. She likes being around them. She's always served there in church. I mean, I served for a while, but then I was like, I'm done with this. Probably because I'm a parent already. But she loves to be around children. I think it's because she recognizes their ability to have such childlike faith. And she's like, I want to be like that too. And look at things appropriately. I think when you become older, you forget how to live, how to laugh, how to have joy, how to have adventure. You know, you become an adult and you're like, I have to work. And I mean, I don't really want to work in real life.
Yeah, that's
like,
the
low
opposite
key.
of the message I've got growing up. My mom was like, I don't want to work. So I'm like, well, I don't want to do it either.
Which is bad because she's always like, lady, can you transfer me some money? And
But
I'm like, well,
I want to have a lot of money at my expense so I can do it with it whatever I please and, you know, whatever the Lord asks me. So I'm like, okay, I have to figure something out that is like a job, but it's not like a job.
Or that it just makes money automatedly.
Right.
Automatedly. Sorry. On automatic.
But I think volleyball has opened up that door for me because volleyball, it's a lot of work, especially being a Division I student athlete. But because I have such a passion for it and I love it, it doesn't ever feel like work. So I was like, anything I ever do has to reflect this.
That's true.
Because otherwise I
mindset to
won't
have.
live my life. I will just be miserable. I'll be miserable. Okay. Last question, and it is question number 12. We did end on question number 12.
Oh, that's cool.
Finally, what are you most excited for us to experience together in this life?
Actually, I'm looking forward to more travel very soon.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things I'd like for us to see together: Egypt, Jordan, Israel, the Maldives, Santorini in Greece, Jamaica. Of course, we've never been. My parents have been. They've been to Hawaii. I've never been there. I want to go there. But I do want to travel extensively with Gianna. I mean, honestly, I'd like to take a whole year and travel where we just go to different, we go to the places according to the right season.
It's a great graduation gift.
I don't even know what she's talking about. That's a great
graduation.
Anyway,
gift.
I digress.
If we go halvesies, then we can make it work.
And by halvesies, she means me because
that's
she
not
won't be
true.
working
I mean,
in graduate school.
If this, like we were talking about earlier, if it gets big and starts making some money, I can put some to the side and then we can pay half and half.
You could. Anyway, but I think that's one thing I'd love to do. Also, I would love to create some passive income for her that Gianna could really feel and explore whatever she's truly passionate about. I believe that's part of my job as a parent. And because the world has changed so significantly with the course of the pandemic, and people really, actually, I think what it's caused people to do is get back to what they know and get back to what they're really passionate about. I think because there's such a stigma to stay in one lane, that people stay in one lane for 45 years. Some people are extremely successful, some people are not. And I read a story about the Longwood coach in basketball. He was a hedge fund manager in a private equity firm, making $800,000 a year, a ridiculous, obscene amount of money.
Jeez.
Anyway, but they lived in Houston, and he always knew that he wanted to be a coach. And he coached at the Boys and Girls Club or the local rec center there with kids that really didn't have any other outlets. And then one of his friends got a job at a college, and he asked them, would you please come help me? The job only pays $32,000 a year. But he knew that's exactly where he was supposed to be. And he said, all my friends were like, what are you doing?
I mean, I feel like I would have been like, you need to go. But
well, he said that his wife was completely on board, and he said a lot of it was based on our faith and what we believed we were actually supposed to be doing anyway. So he went to help his friend, and then he got a job at Longwood. I'm gonna look it up, Longwood. Anyway, I'll have Gianna put the link down below so you guys can read the story. Because I have it saved on a text message.
Okay.
Anyway, they won their conference this year and went to the NCAA. They were in the big dance. In the first round, I think they either played Villanova or Duke, so they got destroyed. Anyway, but their school has never, in its history, over 125 years, never been to any tournament in any sport event. And it was by far, it was a magnificent story. Like, everybody was so excited for them and proud of them being there. But it's just, you have to realize that you can always make money, but you'll never get your time back. and you have to do something that you love the time that you're spending in it. So I don't know, that's a good idea that we travel for a year after you graduate. That's lit. Except Anajay graduates the following year, so we'd have to be back in time. But, you know, other than that, I mean, I'm down for whatever.
We'll be
but
back for like 5 days.
No,
Part of the
no,
travel.
I need a time. No, I need more than 5. I want to lay down.
What do you mean? We come back for like a week. She graduates, we celebrate, do whatever, and then she goes wherever, and then we go back.
We'll be done by then. If we go from May to May, we'll be done.
Oh, I forget I get out of school in May. That's
What
right.
are you
so
talking about?
So that would be perfect. We would just get back. Anyways. All right. Well, those are all the questions I have. Do you have any questions for me?
No. Thank you for coming to Lady Talks. I can't wait till our next installment.
I can. Anyway, okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is one of my first videos with just a little bit more structure. And I think that I am going to try to instigate that just a little bit more. Because Integrate that just a little bit more. Whoopsie daisies. Try to integrate that just a little bit more because I want you to be able to see and hear every message or everything I'm trying to say clearly. That's something that my mom reminded me of today, but I didn't want to skimp out on getting myself out there in these first couple of 5 videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you are looking forward to more kinds of videos like these because I think this is going to be a lot of what my channel is for at least the beginning because I love to talk and hear other people talk. So thank you, Lainey, for being my very first special guest. Woo, everybody give a round of applause. Woo. Okay, and I love you. God loves you. I hope you have a great day, night, morning, afternoon, snack time, wherever you are. And also, that's it. I just wanted to say also. Because I say also all the time. And I just tried to make it I have to think about that. Make it a thing. How I also say also. Okay, also goodbye. Love you.